You clicked on this video because you're looking to start a luxury car rental business. But I want you to stop and think again because at the end of the day, you're not sure. That's why you clicked on this video. And I'm going to tell you the reason why you shouldn't. I don't have anything against luxury car rental businesses. However, there are things that you need in place that most people will not have. And if you're in this position, you don't want to start the luxury car rental business unless you have these things in place. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So what is the luxury car rental business? The luxury car rental business is when people purchase luxury cars. So when we're talking about luxury cars, we're talking anywhere from mid-luxury, like the Mercedes-Benz C300, all the way up to exotic cars like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and McLarens. But here's the truth. If you are starting a luxury car rental business, you need to have connections and networks in place before you start it. If you don't have any of these things in place, it is going to be very difficult for you to be able to be successful in this luxury car rental game because the luxury car rental business is a high margin and high expense business. And I'll break it down for you. So for one, the first thing that you're going to need before you can start a luxury car rental, you need a plug who can buy you cars. You need to have great credit and you need to be able to get financing for as little interest as possible. Interest kills your margin in the luxury car rental space. And if you're looking to start a luxury car rental business without good credit, you're already going to be behind. So if you don't have good credit, that's step one. Either you need to solve your credit or look to get into the economy car game. Number two, you need to have good mechanics. Let me explain. Luxury and exotic cars are very different from regular and regular economy cars. Why? Because luxury and exotic cars have more expensive parts, number one. So if you don't have someone who can get you parts for cheap, you're going to be out of the game with one major accident or one major incident where you need replacement for parts. Most of your parts are going to be shipped and imported from different countries. So you need to have a connection where you can get these parts below the retail value. Like I said, if you don't have this in place, you either need to find a person who can do this for you or look to get into the economy car game. Three, the most important part about the luxury car market is finding customers. You need to be able to find a consistent flow of customers, and this is where most people struggle. The truth is, finding customers in the luxury and exotic car game is not easy, and it does not come to you. As opposed to in the economy car game, where it's a high demand business, people need transportation and they look for the cheapest transportation possible. So they'll pick economy cars all day, every day over luxury and exotic cars. So you need to find a way to get a consistent inflow of customers. So the most important part about this factor of the luxury car rental business is your market. If you don't have the market for tourism, you don't have the market for lifestyle, you don't have the market for beaches, it is not gonna make sense to get into the luxury car game. And most of the time, even if you are in these markets, it still may not make sense to get into the luxury car game. That's the third factor, right? And what you need to understand going into any business, which is why you click on this video, is research. And I'm glad you clicked on this video because you're unsure yourself. So you need to do the research to see where your customer base are. That's one. The other thing that you need to do, which is step number 4, is you need to find the customer. So most people go into business wrong. Most people start a business by buying inventory and then marketing. That's how you go out of business. What you need to do is market first and then buy inventory. So let me explain. If you market, so if you put, whether you market through ads, you market through flyers, you market through networks and connections with other people like hotels, mechanic shops, luxury apartment, luxury real estate agents, right? Whether you look, whichever marketing tool and marketing channel that you want to use, it's going to be important that you put yourself out there as someone who can get these cars before you go buy these cars. And what's going to happen is if you're able to get a consistent inflow of customers, You can simply refer those customers to an exotic car rental company and make money in the middle. And if you see that there's consistency here, then you go buy that car that you see most people booking in the exotic car game and the luxury car game. Do not go buy the car first because you just picked up a huge expense, which brings me to step number 5. Luxury car rentals are expensive. You're gonna be dealing with car notes of at least $7, $8, $900 and above. Are you ready for that? Can you consistently make the payment if you don't get customers? This is something that you need to think about. It's a very bad idea to start the luxury and exotic car game without these 5 things in place. And I'll give you a bonus. Number 6 is insurance. No company out there is going to insure you as a luxury and exotic car rental company. That's not going to happen. So you need to understand the insurance strategies that you're going to take on before you go buy these cars. So if you put in the cars in your personal insurance, as an example, then that means that every single customer that comes through the door needs to have their own full coverage insurance without exception. Because if you're using your own personal insurance policy, which is probably what you're going to have to do at the start, if you don't have your customers have full coverage insurance, when they damage your car, they are going to walk away. They'll be gone. They'll do the dash, right? You never see them again. And they don't care because now it's all your car and it's going to be on you as the business owner to get that car fixed and back on the road, else you go out of business. So what I see, especially with a lot of luxury car rental owners, is that they go out of business ever so quickly because they don't have the right systems in place before starting the business. And what you need to understand is that if you're looking to start a business like that, it's going to be a grind from the start. It takes much longer to be profitable in that business than it is to be profitable in the economy car game. And the reason why I keep mentioning the economy car game is because the economy car game is the fastest way to make cash flow. And if you want to get into luxury cars, you can pick up, let's say one economy car brings in $1,000 a month. That's a round number. Your luxury car is going to cost you, let's say $2,000 a month. All you need is two to four economy cars that will pay for your luxury car. And then you can slowly enter the luxury car market in a smart and efficient way. So if you if you're still not convinced that you need to have these 3 things in place before you get into the luxury car game, then I can't help you. All right, go out there and mess and mess everything up for yourself because plenty of people go bankrupt in that business. For me, I always shout for the economy car game. That's what I teach on this channel. Like the video, subscribe, and then watch this next video so that you can learn how to get your credit right and be able to set yourself up to start your car rental business.